One of the things that some of us we have to face or we find to be very difficult on the spiritual journey is healing our parental wounds. Some of us have parental wounds and some of us don't. A lot of us, was raised in a toxic home. The relationship with our parents was toxic, or we never had a healthy relationship with our parents. And we find ourselves in our spiritual journey healing some of those wounds. A lot of time you will start to realize the things that you deal with, the emotions that you have dealt with, the way you respond to people, the actions you take, the people you allow in your energy or you build bond with was due to childhood wounds and parental wounds. Meaning, if you had mommy issues or daddy issues, if you wasn't raised with a mother or a father, those type of relationship or those type of bonds that we miss in our life can affect us in a good way or in a bad way. It all depends. As a mother myself, I never had a relationship with my own mother. We never had a healthy relationship. Matter of fact, till this day, we never had we still don't have a relationship, as of today. And I think that was the most difficult part on my spiritual journey when it comes to healing our mother issues or our father issues. A lot of times, society have a way of making us accept the way our parents treat us. And I believe, as a mother myself, I believe the way our parents is a big plays a big role in on our journey, on our human experience or spiritual experience. It's the major key to our journey. And a lot of times we tend to sometimes stay, or even the situation with our parents or our mother is toxic, we tend to stay in that situation because society says so. Sometimes when our parents do something or we have a misunderstanding, the first thing society people will say is, well, that's your mother or that's your father, as if like you were supposed to accept everything. And it's not until I got on the spiritual journey and I start removing different layers about me, and I start to realize I wasn't raised in a healthy environment at all. Matter of fact, my relationship with my mother was very toxic, and again, like I said, till this day we still don't have a relationship, and I think it played a major part in my life, my relationship, in my friendships also, because I didn't have that first relationship, which is my mother. Growing up in a toxic household, or not having that that bond with your mother, to me, at first, as a young child, I didn't think it was affecting me as much until I start healing, and until I start growing up and having a child of my own. I used to hold a big grudge over, regarding my both of my parents, but my mom also. I was holding a grudge because I felt like our relationship was not fair. Like, I wasn't treated fairly. Like, I felt like she didn't understand me, and she wasn't trying to understand me, and I blamed her a lot for a lot of things. I really did, because I felt like maybe if she would have treated me this way, or maybe if she would have acted this way, maybe I would understand this better, or maybe I would have acted this way, I wouldn't act this way. And when I was a little bit younger, I felt like I had anger issues. And the anger issues came from that situation, and when you're young, and you're just living life, you never really sit back and look at your reactions, your decision making as a young adult is due to, you know, the way you've been treated at home, like the bond you have with your parents or with your mother. Those things